So, you suck at bunny hopping. Well, today I'm going to give you some tips to improve your skills and hopefully take your riding to the next level.
And here he is, Jeff Lanoski.
My name is Jeff Lanoski, and I've been riding professionally for over 25 years. I started out as a bike trial specialist trying to ride my bike over everything in my path. And I mean everything. Nowadays, I enjoy tackling the most technical mountain bike trails I could find, and if those aren't difficult enough, I'll make up my own. I love sharing my knowledge with fellow riders to help them improve their skills. Ride with me, and I'll show you how to be a trail boss.
Learning to bunny hop your bike is an invaluable skill. It'll teach you to do practical things like hop over obstacles on the trail or just get stylish in front of your friends. Fun fact, I once set the world record for bunny hopping my mountain bike 45.5 inches. Before we talk about some of the most common mistakes I see riders making when attempting a bunny hop, let's do a quick overview. In order to bunny hop, you need to get your bike off the ground and into the air. So to do this, ride with your pedals level and your weight centered through your cranks. Preload your bike and spring up while lifting your front wheel. When your front wheel reaches maximum height, your elbows should be bent and your legs will be straight. This is when you straighten your arms and push the bike away from you while bending your knees. This motion is what gets your rear wheel off the ground. Bunny hops take a lot of time and practice to master, so be patient, and with a little bit of practice, you'll soon be hopping like a boss. If you have a set of flat pedals, throw them on because some of the bad habits that you can pick up are actually encouraged by running clipless pedals. Hopping both tires at the same time is a very common bunny hop mistake, especially when you're clipped in. Now the positive of this is that you're riding centered on your bike, but the downside is until you lift your front wheel first and then your back tire, you're always going to be limited to how high you can actually go. In order to make your front wheel come up first, try to focus on pulling your handlebars back towards your thighs and not straight up. The second most common mistake is improperly preloading your bike. Now, if you could lift your front tire, but your back tire stays on the ground or it feels like it's 1,000 pounds, it's most likely because you're not loading your bike properly. It's super important to push down through your cranks and spring up so that you're not standing on your bike, and it makes it a lot easier to lift. Your pedals will stay connected to your feet because you're pulling up on the handlebars, and that brings your cranks up as well. The next most common mistake is seeing people shift their weight too far back. Now, a lot of people like to teach a manual as a prerequisite to a bunny hop, and even though you do need to lift your front wheel when you do a bunny hop, using a manual lift to do it puts you too far back and your arms are straight. When you come straighter up, your arms are bent, and that reverse rowing method is what gives you the extension to actually get your back tire off the ground. Learning to do high bunny hops will take a bit of practice because you need to get comfortable lifting your front wheel really high before you jump. If you only lift your front wheel a little bit, you won't get high bunny hops because your back tire will pretty much only go as high as your front wheel. When you lift your front wheel real high, it gives you a better starting point to begin that reverse row, which brings your rear end up. Plus your cranks will be higher, so you'll be jumping from a higher starting point to begin with. Since all these motions take time to develop, stringing through them too quickly will severely limit your hop height. Bunny hops are invaluable on the trail, on the way to the trail, around town, or basically anywhere. Learning to hop your bike 6 to 12 inches will get you over a ton of obstacles and is a realistic goal with a fair bit of practice. Thanks for checking out the video. If you've made it this far, please consider subscribing and also check out my online Facebook group. I'll put a link in the description below. It's a great place to talk about anything bike related with like-minded riders and to receive online coaching from me. Until next time, get out there and be a boss.